Alright YouTube, welcome back to another episode of the computer update. I haven't posted a video on that playlist in a long while now, just because I think I was pretty much done with the build, right? So we had a i5 4590 3.3 gigahertz CPU, we got 16 gigs of DDR3, 1600 megahertz RAM, we got a GTX 1060 6 gig MSI Gaming X Edition, we got a Wi-Fi card, just a random thing because I use Ethernet anyway. I have a 750 gig, 750 watt, power supply. It's not modular, so it's not the best, you know. Good wattage though, lots of wasted energy there. We got a useless DVD drive, which I still have never ever used since I put it in. I have one 250 gig SSD and 3 terabytes, so 1 2 terabyte and 1 1 terabyte drive right here. And then very messy cable management. This is basically the old build, right? Nothing special, stock cooler, everything. But I got some new parts, and they would be, one of them is a 650 watt EVGA power supply. It's semi-modular, which means the only cable that's attached to the power supply is the power cable. Everything else I can choose if I don't want or want it in there, and that's gonna provide a better cable management here, just because I'm using the same case. I did order a case, but I ended up selling it just because this is a very good case with like 5 fans pre-attached and stuff. It's good value, and it's good case. Terrible cable management, no space for that, but it's okay. It's okay. Next thing, we have an Corsair H100 IV2 liquid cooling supply with a 240 millimeter radiator, and that's gonna go up top to there. I got a new mouse actually. I'll make a video on that later, but it's a Logitech G Pro. So replacing this mouse, because this is like broken trash now. Anyway, back to the computer stuff. So I got liquid cooling, my first liquid cooling, and I got this just to cool my new Ryzen 7 1700X. You know, you can overclock this, and I'll be putting this in the Asus ROG Strix B350F motherboard, the B350 chipset, which means I can overclock it. And for the RAM, I got the 16 gig DDR4, 2 8 gig sticks. They're 2666 megahertz each, and I actually bought them like one RAM stick quantity of 2, just because it was cheaper than getting like a combo of, I don't know why. Anyway, so it's some zip ties, obviously, to do some cable management, because this cable, this power supply is going to provide some really nice cable management. I hope. But yeah, so the next step in this video, in this process of total, I'll be taking this thing apart. Pretty much everything is, so the CPU, RAM, GPU, the Wi-Fi card, and the power supply, all the cable and stuff are gonna go. So yeah, and I'll just clean the case, because you guys can see, like I've cleaned it like every year, and you know, it's just the build up. It's disgusting. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll get back with you guys. Actually, I realized I can do some stuff on the camera, like plugging everything off. I'm just gonna ground myself. I got the power supply in the outlet, but it's turned off, so I can, you know, get rid of the discharge if I have any. I'm pretty sure I'm discharged. I'm charged. I don't know. Yeah, so just touching every metal bit just to be sure. But yeah, so this is the process where I just, you know, take off every cable. So yeah, let's just start with the GPU, because it's right in front of me right here, and we just pull off the tab and just, okay, there you go. Actually, I'm gonna take out the whole GPU right now. It's gonna be a little easier for everything to be unplugged. All right, so that was a two-hand process, but here we have the beast itself. I'm gonna dust it off and stuff a little. It's very beautiful. I forgot how beautiful it looks, you know. You only look at the top part of it, but yeah, so it's here in its glory. I'm gonna put it safely away, you know, and just continue with the rest of the cable. So I just took out the Wi-Fi card. It cost me $25, so like, you bet I'm gonna have it in every build I make. All right, so let's just put this away for now. And this actually exposes a lot of the small cables for the case and stuff. So we'll just unplug that. I don't want to break any pins. Actually, I don't want to break any pins. Hold on. I'm scared. It's wiggling out, I think. Am I stupid? Alright guys, so we have achieved history with this. So we took them out. They took a lot more effort and force than I wanted to give. So there's the 4, you know, header ports and stuff, and this is the HD audio and the USB stuff. So now we got left is the SATA cables, which we are disconnecting and stuff. And we are onto this side, which we have the 3.0 USB hub, which, you know, should be easy enough to see right there. Oh, that's okay. Never mind. And then we got another SATA cable, and we have the 24-pin cable, which, oh god, okay, you guys can't see anything. All right, so I just went ahead and did everything. So the CPU header, CPU power, the exhaust fan as well, and then this is the 24. Everything is disconnected, so we are good now. I'll be unscrewing this and putting it on the original box to take everything off. And there you have it, guys. The original Asus H97 Plus motherboard. You know, the first motherboard of this build. As you can see, all the ports it had. I never put the I/O shield on there. I just realized, and it's okay though, because you know it survived, so that's whatever. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be disassembling everything here. All the CPU cooler, the actual CPU. I'm gonna need some alcohol swabs, or just like the ear swab with alcohol, just to remove any of the excess or old thermal paste on from the CPU, because I bet it's disgusting. And man, I should have taken out the RAM first, honestly. I can do that right now, actually. We just go here. Oh, okay. We can't do that. Okay, well, we just continue with this, because, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's sad to see it go, man. This was a really good PC. Alright, so let's take it off right here. Can I take it? Am I allowed? Oh, I have to push these up, put these guys out. This one up, and the last one right here. Up. Okay, hello? Bruh. Alright, so I forgot that there were like latches underneath the motherboard that these pop into, with these legs. But anyway, we remove it. And we have the i5-4590. Look at this thermal paste though. Like, I think that's hella old. Look at this, dude. Look at this. There's like none left. Maybe this is why my CPU is getting to 100% a lot of the times. God damn, dude. Holy. Okay. This is also really dusty. I'm going to clean everything here, dude. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean off the excess thermal paste. And we'll just take off the RAM. And I think it's going to be it for the motherboard and the RAM and the CPU. Hey guys, so here's the CPU. I feel a little emotional right now, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I built this PC, now I'm taking this apart, you know. This is the brain of the whole build, bro. Damn, dude. We got this. It's out. And it's gonna go in its respective box right there, back into its resting place. So yeah, man, you did good, i5, man, you did good. Alright, so the motherboard is in the anti-static bag right here. That's it. It's back in its packaging. I cleaned off a lot of the dust with the toothbrush, the paintbrush, and then you know, just it's in the original spot right here. That's it, you know. And then this is the CPU back in its spot as well. Very clunky. I don't know. I had to figure out how to put it. I don't think it's even right how to put it there. So yeah, it's in the box. I don't know. And then there's the RAM, the 4 RAM slots right over here. I don't know how to put them because I only have package for the 2 of them, and there's 4. So I'm just keeping them on my bed for now, and decide what to do later. And so now I'll just be don't mind this. Just unplugging everything and taking out the power supply. That's the next step. And there's lots of cables to unplug. It's gonna take a while, guys. Alright, guys. So I got the PSU out of the case. And you know, this is what I'm talking about. When it's better to have a semi-modular, at least a semi-modular power supply right here. All right, this is some octopus shit right here, dude. This is can't believe I survived this with this for that long, dude. Okay, well, I'll be putting this back in the box now. Also, speaking of which, I found the other RAM box, so I can actually put all of the RAM sticks in their respective boxes. That's awesome. Okay, perfect. I did my best in putting this back as factory. I know this is really not factory, but listen, I did the best I could. I don't want any judgment from anyone in the comments, okay? This is the best I could do, and I'm leaving it that way because it's gonna close. And yeah, this thing is back in the box, dude. We good. Alright, so here are all the parts that I bought for the first PC. Well, not all, some of them, majority of them. You know, motherboard, CPU, both RAM sticks, or 4 RAM sticks, and the 750 power supply, you know. And then we have this thing right here, which is super dusty. Look at this, guys. This was under the power supply, and this was under the hard drive, dude. I'm gonna clean all of this right now, and we're gonna return with a clean case, hopefully, and we're just gonna install the new stuff right here. You know, all the new stuff right here we're gonna install, and the old stuff as well, you know. Alright guys, we are back with a super clean case. I even cleaned the front things. Okay, listen. Okay, I thought it wouldn't that. Oh god. Okay, listen. I trust. I used these things right here. Okay, these wet Bounty wipes things, and you know, the drive bay is really noticeable. I mean, look at this. It's so clean now, right? And then also the drive bays, you know, super clean. There's still like it's hard to get spots, which I just gave up on. You know, the case, the fans, the top fans. I didn't really bother with the top fans because I'll be putting a radiator up here, so these can stay dirty as they want, and then the bottom ones right here as well. I was actually thinking of removing the drive bay because I'm gonna use the DVD drive, and I got nothing else to put in there, so like might as well just make some extra space. But I am not sure. I'm not sure what to do in this situation, so because I have to put back. I don't know. I would have to like look after this part. I don't know. I'd rather have it be here. I'm not sure. But this is a pretty clean case right now. This is ready for the installation of the new parts. But before that, I'm actually gonna have some dinner, and then I'm gonna continue on the build because it is what's the time? It's 7:18 right now. Wow, I started at 4. Anyway, I'm out, guys. All right, so now we have cleaned the case very thoroughly, and we put all the old parts in their respective boxes. It's time to you know, assemble the new and some old parts in the computer case. But the thing is, I don't know which one to start with because I could do all this first and then leave it and install the cooler and the power supply. But the thing is, I never installed a cooler before, so while I'm still installing that, this is gonna get very dusty because my room is pretty dusty. So I think I should be actually covering this as well. But anyway, from the dust. But I think I'm gonna go with the cooler first, and then we're gonna, once I install that, we can install everything here, put it into the case, and install the power supply and wire it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's get this guy out right here. Put the Wi-Fi card in there. Okay, I'm gonna use that 2 hands for this one. Okay, so one of these sides, they actually just, when they shipped it to me, they put the shipping sticker right on the box, like underneath the wrapping. So on this side, there's my address. So we're gonna be smart about it, and we're just gonna put it up like that. Actually, where does this open even? Where does this open? Oh, okay. Okay, that's too far to go. That's too far for you guys. Fuck. Actually, where is the opening for this package? 1 second. Oh, great. Okay. Well, okay, I still don't get it. Hold on, I'm stupid. Okay, so after searching for it, I could not find it. Okay, so let me just use my my trusty CSGO adult knife over here to open some wrapping and stuff, and yeah, just let's figure out together where it is. I don't know. Okay, so the shipping company kind of screwed up. They did put some stuff. It's very sticky surface now from the residue from the sticker. But this is the box, guys. This is the thing I've been trying to show you this whole time. But the shipping sticker was right here, and I did not like that. Now I still don't know how to open it, and I'm getting really frustrated with myself. I'm serious, dude. I looked at every side. I'm actually stupid. I can't open simple boxes, dude. I need both hands. 1 second. Alright guys, I figured it out. It took me 10 minutes only. A pretty big record, pretty quick in my opinion. So I actually had to tweet Corsair about this, but I figured it out before they could respond. But there's a little ledge. So this is the original box side, and then we put on the right side, and then underneath it's like we slide it out, and then we oh god, oh that sound, stop, oh stop that sound. Okay. Now this is warranty. This is I don't understand this. Warranty guide and extreme liquid CPU cooler. Is this the start guide? I will be reading this. One of the few times I'm going to be reading manuals because I have no idea what I'm doing here. So let's see. Ooh, what is this? AMD, wait, is there an English portion? English? AMD mounting bracket. Wait, does it have that? Because I actually need that because I have an AM4 motherboard and that's right here. It's AM4 compatible, so I'm pretty sure this is what they mean, and hopefully, because of that, I'm gonna have to order one from eBay. It's gonna take like a month to get here, and I don't want to wait that long because I already unboxed this. So, this is such a close angle, dude. Okay. I have no idea what this is. Actually, I do. This is the radiator. There's some fans right here. The white box. This is the heat sink, and then these are the cables that go around. Okay. And I have to install that into there. So I won't see you guys. Actually, I'll see you guys in a second. But in reality, I'll be spending at least 2 hours. I'm giving myself 2 hours to install this because it's gonna be super snug. I read some reviews, and it's gonna be super snug. But look at this. Look, this is very crooked. Oh God. Okay, what am I getting myself into? Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, good guys. This is a very big relief. You guys see the silver bracket? That's AM4. That's an AM4 bracket, which is really nice. Okay. This okay. Okay. Phew. I was actually really worried throughout this shipping and like opening the box and stuff that there won't be. There's an AM4 bracket, boys. AM4 bracket. Okay. I want to see one of the case. I want one of the fans. I mean. Ooh. Okay. Like this. This is the fan. Backside. Ooh. Wow. Okay. I like these. This rubber? No, it's this yeah, it's plastic. Plasticky. Plastic. It's okay. Whatever. And then we got the port. And same thing here, I assume. Now I'm gonna unwrap this and show you guys that as well. Okay, so new update. I took out the top 2 fans for the cooler, and that was really difficult because they were connected to these these connectors for the fans, and there were like right there. You see, like in between the drive and in between the drive cage and the top of it. It's so annoying. So it took me a little bit to get that, but this thing, I realized it's one piece of metal, so if I push it in a little bit, it should stay. So we got that, and then we got the cooler, which I still haven't done that, and it has, I checked, it does have the thermal paste, but it's pretty bad amount. I don't know if it's a good amount, but in a few months down the line, I'm actually gonna purchase the Arctic 5 thermal paste and like reapply and stuff. But yeah, dude, this was really annoying to do. And you know, like I said, I didn't really clean them because you know I was gonna take them out anyway. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Oh my God! What the hell? That is gross, dude. Hold on. Oh my God, dude! What the fuck? Oh, where is he? Here he is. I don't know what he is. What is he, dude? Shit. How do I dispose of that? I think he has wings. Are those wings? Dude, anyway, I did. Okay, fuck it. Okay, I'll start building this. But actually, like, I've been thinking maybe I should do this first. Because I do need to put the bracket and... I'm doing this first. Yeah. I'm doing this first. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, so I am really intimidated by this thing right here. It's insane. Look at this shit. So right now I'm just trying to figure out how to fit this beast into this little spacing, and then based on the instructions, like also I'm figuring out which side I want the tubes to be, the left, the right. And you know, there's really no space unless I remove this thing. There's no space on this side, but I like it to be on this side because I think it's more aesthetically pleasing, and I do have a window, a little small window, you guys know. But also the fans, right? So I got the configuration of the fans up and to the, like, they're spin to the left and they go up on both, which means it's going to be taking the hot air and pushing it towards the radiator, and it's going to pushing it out from the top of the case. That's like the theory I have right now. But I'm just deciding, because this is very stiff, like you can't really like bend this. And so like if I put it so the cables are on the left, it's gonna be very difficult to route it. So the Corsair logo is gonna be like horizontally readable on the CPU, and that's what I want. So I'm just trying to figure everything out right now. This is what time is it right now? Let's see. It's 9:17. God damn it, dude. So yeah, this like update on the whole thing. So yeah. Alright, so it's 9:47 now. I haven't made any progress on this. It's just standing with the fans facing up and stuff, like the correct direction they're supposed to be mounted. But I just decided, you know, I'm gonna start on this because I'm way overthinking and not putting any action. So there's like, my first concern is the fan headers, and also these cables as well. The fan header, no, I think the RGB stuff, and their placement. Like, I want to mount these fans, but I don't know exactly where the placement of the fan headers are on the motherboard. So I'm just gonna start on the processor, RAM, and the and the preparation of the main part of the build. So here we go. B350 ROG Strix. Alright. F. I'm gonna need two hands for this one. One sec. Also ground myself. Holy shit. Okay. And here are some accessories that come with it. There's an IO shield. There's I think it's a SATA. It's a SATA cable. More SATA cables. Some zip ties. What is that? Some 2 random screws, and more headers, and manual, and of course the motherboard, which I'm holding like a platter. Look how good this board is, dude. It's so pretty, dude. I got some RGB stuff, and there's some plastic over that. I have to remember to take that off. And then I got the Strix logo. Okay, I have to remove these two just because I'll be mounting this thing, and I know that these do not go. These are not compatible. And there's a Strix X. Strix XF. I think it's a sound chip. I am not sure. And also, one of the main reasons why I got this board is, look at the amount of USB ports there are. There's 8 of them, dude. 8. This is what I wanted. This is all I need, dude. Look at 8 USB ports, dude. That's like the only, like, I was looking for motherboards with a good amount of USB headers, and there you go. And then, okay, so we need to locate the USB fans on this thing. I'm not sure they are. Oh, okay. What is this stuff? Made in China. Wow. Alright, so next we do the Ryzen CPU, which I really have no space. I just move this a little bit out. Oh. Okay. I think I have to cut the seal. I cut the seal. Let's take a peek of what's inside. Oh no, there's no cooler already because it was on the website. As you can see, it's quite empty there. But I'm mainly just kind of waste of space, to be honest. I think they could have done the better job with the packaging then. Where's the CPU side? This side. It just needs to be more efficient. Okay, here we go. Wow. Look at that. Ryzen 7 1700X. 8 cores, 16 threads, dude. Oof. And a little sticker. And so we're going to be putting that into there. Alright guys, this is the new brain of the computer. The 1700X. And this is the front, and then this is the back. I'll try to show you guys the pins a little bit. I don't show you guys outside the package because I'm going to put straight in. So I removed the brackets, the old brackets. I put this in the bag just in case, And then now I have to put the retention arm, I think, a little bit out. So I'm not sure what I'm doing. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. So the retention arm is up. It's just oh my god, it worked. Oh my god, it's in. Listen. Alright guys, there you have it. We have the Ryzen init home base. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, like I told you guys, this was really difficult to put in. The pins are on the CPU and I have to line them up with the motherboard, where the Intel is the other way around. You just plop it onto the pins, dude. It was really stressful, dude, because this is like a way more powerful CPU and I don't want to buy it again, you know. So yeah, next up is the RAM and the mounting bracket for the radiator and the, you know, this thing, the heatsink. I mean, this is the mounting. Yeah, okay. By the way, this is the RAM and it's almost full glory, so like almost not the case, but I really like how this RAM looks. It's very sleek, you know, black. It looks like stealth. It looks stealthy. That's why I want to go with the RAM. Like, I could have gone with the Trident Z RAM, like RGB, but I think that's too much RGB, honestly. So like I took that out of the cart and just placed it from a Newegg, and you know, we got two of these. And the correct configuration, which I read in the manual, is the A2 and B2, and you know, these do not have the pull, the levers or something here, so it's right there. And I'll be putting this here, and then we're gonna be done with the, you know, the three main parts of the build type of thing, you know, you guys know. So I installed the fan to the radiator, and I don't know if you guys can see. Hold on, let me focus on it. Yeah, so the arrows, they are going to be pushing air from the computer into the radiator and eventually going out through the top fan for both of them. The orientation, I put the cables are in the back, so it's going to be, this is really like that, but they're like that. Yes, and then I'll be utilizing these top two fan headers, and then there's these cables. So this is for the radiator, for all-in-one. It says right there, so all-in-one pump. It's for the pump, yeah. And then this is another. This is gonna be the fan header for this fan right here, for the exhaust fan. And then there's the two USBs which I need to use to power it, I guess. And then there's another RGB thing, I think right here, which I think it's something, I'm not sure, I'm gonna figure that out. So that's that. And then I installed the brackets, the mounting brackets on the bottom bracket. They're like, it's hard to explain, but like the stock cooler apparently already had a back plate for the motherboard underneath this, so apparently I just have to like plop on the standoffs, and then I put on the back shield, which actually got scared that wouldn't fit, but it apparently did fit, so you know, there's that. I'm gonna see how it works. I really don't want to go to eBay, spend another 25 bucks and wait a month just to install this thing. And I also have to take out the Intel pre-installed shield, or like the plate, or the thing, and I have to install this to here. And then I have to put that here. But first I'm gonna install the radiator up top to the here, and I'll be using these screws over here. And that's basically what I've been doing right now. So yeah, this has been my life. What time is it? Let's time check. 11:29. So the radiator is mounted with the 6 screws on here. Okay, it's pretty snug. I read some reviews, actually like one or two, mostly one review that actually explained like the process of how, you know, like his experience of putting it together, and I feel it's kind of the same. There's like a little room left here, and then like these two metal bars that have the cutouts to mount the radiator onto, they're very cheap. Like, I mean, this is a $60 case, right? So I'm not expecting anything top of the line, but like, you know, just this thing's a little bent. There's a bend here. It's a little crushed, but it's connected to the frame, to the bottom frame right here. Like, it's a separate piece, and it's very flimsy, and like I had kept having to readjust it, you know, but you know, it worked. It stays on, you know. The fans are here up top. Probably should put a flashlight on for this one. And then here's the CPU cooler, which is gonna be like very tricky to position it to stay, because these tubes are very thick and very like sturdy. It's like I'm gonna have to do some bending here. And then I put the Corsair logo as it is. So that's the update on the Radiator. I will be putting the motherboard next, and then we're gonna be putting the power. Actually, I don't know. Like this, I've been just thinking about that before I turn on the camera. Like, should I put this first, and then the power supply, or the power supply first, and then the motherboard? Because as you guys can see right here. Okay, so as you can see the gold standoffs right here. If I bring it to the level, they're pretty close to the fans. So I would have to slide this in, and I'm kind of worried about this heatsink kind of touching the fans and stuff. So I've got some small concerns, and this is gonna go in the back actually for cable management and stuff. But that's gonna be like since it's what time is it? 11:54. I'll probably just mount everything, connect it like very loose, just to check if it posts, and then in the morning I'll just do the cable management because I'll be like fresh and shit. So I'm gonna put the motherboard first, and then just to see if it's gonna fit into there, which means I'm gonna have to put it on the side actually. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the horizontally now. So yeah, used up all the screws. The mounting bracket is there. Many manuals. Alright, so at 12:40, as you guys can see, I have remounted the whole radiator. Same thing up top, but at the bottom, the tube is going to the right now. I had to do that because when I tried to put the exhaust fan back, it would not fit because of the tubes. The tubes are way too thick and bulky, and they were really interfering with the placement of this. So I had to put them here, which is fine, I guess. I mean, I can still put the logo with the right side right here. And then, yeah, this is like all the information. Like, I'm trying to keep everything organized. Like, that's the CPU stuff right there. This is motherboard area, cooler area, because there's a cooler. Okay. This is the remains of the Wraith bracket, but we took it off. Yeah, this is the cooler stuff, and this is like excess screws that I unscrewed before. So like these two, like these are like the case screws. Like this is for the graphics card and the Wi-Fi card. This is for the fans, all these black ones. These are for the motherboard, which came, like they're in this one because they came with the case. And these ones are just like, I think I took off some stuff, so I had some extra lying around. And this is a, this is for the case. This is a speaker, which I have to put in, so that's also there. Also very dusty. So I can't, I'm like, it's so hot here, and I can't use this fan right here, dude. It's really bad because this is USB power, and there's nothing going to power the keyboard. But okay, anyway, enough of that. We are opening our last part that we have here, at least one of the new last parts. This is the EVGA 650 power supply, semi-modular, so the only cable that's connected is the power cable, the 24-pin connector. Everything else is, I can decide whether I want it or not. So let's open it up. I think I have the video how to open it. Yes, I do. See, oh, they have a handle, dude. Like, it would be so convenient if I actually went to like Canada Computers or something, but I didn't. I got Amazon because I never leave my house except for work. How do you? Why do I have to be so stupid, dude? I don't understand. Like, I'll be back. Okay. Go, boys. There's a manual for it. Okay, I will check that out. Like legit, I will check it out. Look at this block. Whoa, that's good for shipping actually. I like that. Also, there's all the cables that are disconnected. Ooh, nice EVGA Velcro strap. Very quality. Okay. And then the power supply itself, packaged very snug into the box, which I like actually. So you know, that's good. And we're gonna place it. Actually, I never noticed, but oh god, focus. There's these rubber standoffs for the power supply, so it's not gonna make any vibrations. So $60, but you know, got some quality parts in there. But anyway, I'll go ahead and set that up, and I'll show you guys. Yeah, unwrapped and everything. Boop. Currently 2:11 a.m. I just finished installing the motherboard and the power supply into the case. This is still heading out. I am just preparing to switch out the brackets. This is the M4. I got the Intel and just switch them out. I put the hard drives back on and stuff, and do the cabling. Like what I did before, I put the power supply after the cooler, and then I tried to put the motherboard. That did not work out. Nuh-uh. I took this thing out and I put this thing pretty swell in, and then yeah, just it did block out some of the holes. Like I put the power supply first because I want to route the CPU cable, power cable in first, so it's gonna come out from the top. But as you guys can see, that's like very little clearance, and it's like interfering with the fan. So like, this is a very snug fit. Same as here. Look at this shit. Look, you guys see this? Like, there's practically no breathing room, but it's okay. It fits, and I don't care if it like, yeah. So the only cable management shit I have left is this, and then these 3 holes, and like the big opening for the drive base. That's basically all. So like, I'm thinking the semi modular power supply is gonna come in pretty handy for this, you know. Another update. It's 3:10 a.m. right now. This is the last update for the night or morning. I'm gonna stop right here. I haven't really made any progress, I don't think. I just secured the motherboard, built everything, but I tried to take off the Intel bracket that's installed on the cooler, and I couldn't. And I kept trying. I kinda even unscrewed. I not unscrewed, but loosened the 4 screws on the black bracket right there, and you know, hoped it would be easier to take off. It just would not nudge, dude. It just like nudges a little bit, but it's not like how I saw some videos and like people explaining. So tomorrow I'm gonna probably ask for some help from family or something. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm done for it. I'm really kind of tired now. I just took a ice cold shower, dude. Oh man, that was really refreshing. But yeah, so alright, so currently 9:16 in the morning. It's the next day. My dad helped me with this. Alright, this was a bitch to take off, dude. The Intel bracket was so snug, it's stupid, dude. I could not do it. Like, bro, I need to go to the gym more, dude. But anyway, we got this in. We got the thumb screws in. The cables, it's kind of sticking out a little bit. Like, I'm gonna finesse it or something a little later. But yeah, so the cooler's done, the CPU's in, the RAM's in, power supply's in. One of the cables for the power supply, and all the hard drives as well. I put them yesterday before I went to bed, just to make space on the bed. Anyway, but yeah, so now we just route everything. I'm gonna try to do the best job with my cable management, but you guys know, like, it's really hard to do since the CPU power hole that would you know, kind of help with this cable is blocked by the heatsink and the fan. So I'm gonna finesse it, and everything else I'm gonna finesse because I pretty much only have these holes to work with, and that hole right there. So yeah, I'm gonna try to use as little as possible of cables, and yeah, so here it is, very snug, guys. The this is deep cool Candyman, right? The case. I don't think they sell anymore, but like the space, it barely fits, and I'm okay with that. I'm just building my PC, you know, connected to everything, you know, like not everything, but like a lot of the things. Just started to organize cables and stuff, and then you know, I try to power up the CPU, and I noticed that the clearance for the CPU clip is just non-existent with the radiator and the fans and the placement of the motherboard. So yeah, I just now, before I started recording, ordered the S340 Elite case just because I was gonna get it anyway before I realized like I could use this case, but no, you know, kind of just delaying the times. So, and some more thermal paste because as you guys can see, this already applied, and I'm gonna need new ones because I can't reuse the thermal paste. So that's a little bit more expensive, and it's gonna come on Wednesday. This is Sunday. I got 2-day free shipping. So yeah, I'm just gonna disassemble this, put this in the boxes. But like, I don't think it should be more that difficult when I actually get the case, because like the radiator and stuff is mounted to the correct bracket, and then like the CPU, RAM, like everything's like already connected. I'm gonna connect all the cables for the power supply, so I could just like plop in and connect everything, I guess. And yeah, so it's really unfortunate. Yeah, I really like, I kind of like, I like this. I put the EVGA strap that came with one of the cables. I put them on the tubes. I thought they look kind of cool. But anyway, shit sucks, dude. But yeah, so you guys want to see the next video? I mean, the next clip you'll see is probably me with the case, and I'm just gonna take everything apart and stuff. So,
2 days later.
Alright, so after 2 long days of waiting and having no computer at all, just because the old parts are assembled here and the old PC is assembled over there, I finally got the case, guys. I went with the NZXT S340 Elite, which has the tempered glass panel. I don't really care for the glass, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted it because of the correct clearance for the liquid cooling, and since the original S340 didn't have that, I was kind of worried. So I just spent the extra buck, you know, just for the peace of mind, I guess. Right? I mean, listen, the glass panel is pretty cool, but like I don't want to maintain it. Like I'm scared of it shattering. That's like the only downside to that, right? And then it looks very, very beautiful case. You know, it's a mid-tower, actually same size as this one. It's like the same size. I checked. Except that one's a little longer because of the tail end. of the nose. It's just bigger. It's longer. So this is like a plain case. All the air cooling comes from here, which is supposed to be sufficient. There's also, look, it's VR ready. There's a HDMI port in the front, and then some USB port stuff. It's VR ready. So if I ever get a VR headset in the future, I'll have that. And then it also has the feature to put the GPU vertically, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to, and I don't have the necessary equipment. And then, as you guys know, this has like the little cover for the PSU, and then all the hard drive bays are in the bottom of this case here. I'm gonna open up and stuff and show you later. But yeah, so I also got some you know, thermal paste. I had to wipe the stock thermal paste that came with the cooler off because you know, I disassembled everything, so I just wanted a clean, fresh surface. And plus this stuff's supposed to be better in terms of cooling. So there it is. So yeah, I'm gonna open up everything and show you guys inside and maybe build, you know. Alright, so here it is. So pretty much the same view but with no glare. There's a very big opening for cables, and I love that. It's very good for cable management. Yeah, also like another reason I bought this case because of the cable management options. Like there's much of holes up here, there's holes down here for wiring your SSDs and stuff, and then bunch of cables for just everything. So, and there's also filters, and then 2 included fans. I like that too. Alright, so here we have the back now. This is very, very spacious and nice. This is the continuation, or the back side of that of the wire. I don't know what this is called, the divider, I don't know. But anyway, like there's lots of space. There's these cables, these clips holding the cables, like right here, and then big opening for any mounting brackets you need. Also, the space for your, this is accessories by the way, so there's 2 accessories. But yeah, space for your power supply, and then all the unneeded cables right here. There's lots of them. I mean, lots of space for those. And then there's the drive bay, which the only grab I have with this case is that you can only fit 2 or maybe even 3 if you're very like snuggy with it. cases. I mean, what's it called? Hard drives. And that's not a lot. I mean, I already have 2, but I'm going to get a third one, like in the near future. And that's gonna, that's gonna be it basically. And kind of sucks, but we do have three slots for the SSD. One right over there, and then 2 over here. Yeah, so 6 slots for storage, including fans, also a dust filter. Supposed to be like very pretty high quality. Also, if you're wondering what's in the boxes, this thing had the manual, which is a very big piece, just one piece of paper, which just extends like a poster, and it has some, I think, SATA cables, SATA power and stuff, and zip ties and what's it called, and screws. And this one is the cable management plug, which I'm not gonna take out, but I'll show you what it is. It's this thing right here. This thing. It just connects magnetically to the front of your PC. And you can put like VR headset, but no, I don't need it right now, so I'll just leave it in the box. So just be in the box. So yeah, this is the content in the bag. It's pretty useful stuff, by the way. Let's switch with the screws. I need them. Anyway, yes. Next clip. Alright guys, so we got the Radiator and the fans in. Look at this. It took some coordination, not gonna lie, just lining up the screws and the holes of the Radiator, because I had to hold it with one of my hands or fingers. Just because you see it's lifted here, so I had to like coordinate everything to to tighten it. But it's here, it's on, it looks fine, I like it. And now we are gonna be putting on the motherboard and then everything else. So yeah, the motherboard has been installed with screws in here, and we got the pump right here as well. And then I'll be putting some thermal paste on here and then sticking it on, and then just not much else to tell. There's actually space for for a 6-pin or 8-pin power CPU power connector, bruh. Just not like the other case. There's space. There's actually space here, dude. Okay, on to work. Alright, my first time applying thermal paste. I think this is a pea size, maybe a little bit more or less. It seems way bigger on the screen, but it's really like the size of a pea, I guess. Yeah, I know. So now we just plop this on, and then we're gonna have a new Arctic Silver 5 quality thermal paste in our Ryzen. So we go. We have done it twice now. So, but this time I got the Arctic 5. Ooh, look at the Ryzen at the bottom, dude. Look at the Ryzen at the bottom. Okay, so here's the stuff. We got it in. So now I can put this upright and put the PSU in. And then I think, oh yeah, the hard drive as well. It's in there, and then we cable everything. We go. It looks like I have put everything in, except this SSD, but that's gonna go in there very soon after I'm gonna do some wiring on the back end. So just here, I actually put a little Velcro, not the Velcro strap. What are they called? Anyway, you guys know what it is. So I put one of these things here to hold this tube, the top tube, and this thing is going through. I don't know if I can show you. Yeah, here you go. It's going through one of the little notches inside this fan, and it kind of keeps it away from, being way out of the edge of the case. But this is like it's just gonna go up like that, and then I can close the lid, or the side panel, I mean. So just a little thing I did. I'm gonna cut this piece off, not now, but yeah. So this is the front, the radiator fans. This is the back. I installed the VGA power supply. I plugged in all the necessary cables, and there's some case cables, and then both hard drives right there, right here, both hard drives. This is better. Okay, yeah. So I left the bottom open for a final drive, which I'm gonna get in the near future. And then the two right here, and then a closer look at the cables, dude. There's not much cables. Actually, I didn't put that many cables in. I put 2 SATA cables, but like the most of the duplicates, and then everything else I actually needed, like the power supply, and then the CPU, the EVGA, or the VGA. I mean, not the EVGA, the VGA cables. And then right here, this is the cable thing, which I'm going to be routing everything through. And then yeah. And I think we should be done by then. Like, I don't really know what else. I mean, aside from like reinstalling operating system and formatting the hard drives and installing the new, But besides that, like, in hardware-wise, I don't know what to do. So, actually, a side note, look. These two, this fan and the top fan, right here, they are both connected to a Molex connector right here. Oh, that's yellow. You see these things. But I'm gonna unplug this because this actually saved me a cable, because if I'm gonna go with this option that they did, I would have to plug in a Molex cable connector into here, which is an extra cable just for one port, and I don't need that. So I'm gonna disconnect that, and I'm gonna route the fan connectors, the fan cables underneath here to that little hole you guys can see, and then I'm gonna route them to these chassis fan, or the fans. It's one of these. I forgot exactly which ones, but like they're on the bottom row. So that's gonna save me a cable on the power supply, which means like one less cable on the whole system. Anyway, alright guys, welcome to the finale of this video. It's gonna be a pretty long video because I'll just compile every clip I made about this computer. But anyway, so this is the final product. Look how good the cable management is, dude. This is the second case I've ever owned, or third actually technically, but this has like the best cable management ever. There's like non-existent cables except for this one, but I actually like having this one here. Just it goes into this whole, I don't know, it's a cool touch. But yeah, so this is the front of it. All right, I mounted the SSD here too, and just it wires up to the front and then to the back, and then so it looks cool, and with tempered glass it's going to be looking pretty sleek. And then if you go back to the case right here, this is where all the monstrosity is. Look at this. So this is that no one's supposed to. So this is the part that no one is supposed to see, like, ever, because I just hardly put any thought into it. I just dumped everything here. All this stuff is connected here. All the power supplies. I actually took out one of the SATA power cables because I thought I would need one extra for the SSD, because I thought the first one wouldn't reach. But there's an extension cable that ran from the front that they gave me in the case. So this thing is an extension cable which ran all across here, and it connects to the SATA power. So I got to use all three ports with one cable, and I took another cable, and like the previous cable for the Molex, which had this cable and this fan both connected. I put both of them into here, right here, these two. So I saved a little bit of space, like two cables, and that's like, it's pretty significant in the space in the cable category, as well as I don't know if I showed you guys this, but like the zip tie here, and then it just kind of holds it in together, so it's not going to be bumping in against the screen, against the panel and stuff. Yeah, so this is the moment we've been waiting for. I got the boot drive that my dad had from the previous time he did a reboot, like he refreshed Windows. I'm just using that, and I plugged it in. I basically plugged in everything. Also, this mouse, I did an unboxing just before I made this clip. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll link it in the video too, in the description, I mean. So it's a Logitech G Pro. I like it. It's very comfortable. It's like, it looks like a Dell mouse, but I like that. I like the plainness of it. But anyway, so we have to turn on the power supply. Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! RGB shit. Wait, hold up. What the? Hold on. Okay, you guys can probably tell there's some lights there. But yeah, so we are gonna. I'm gonna go to BIOS like straight away. So here we go, boys. Oh my god. Shit's working. Okay. There's lights. And then more lights. GPU is good. The Corsair lights up. Heads are spinning. But the computer started. It posted. I am glad. I am so. This was 2 days, even more in the making. We did it, boys. We did it. It's super clean management cable thing. Oh my god. Okay. I'll see you boys in the next video, I guess, because I'll be setting up everything. I'm not gonna show you the BIOS process, but yeah, it's been quite a journey, dudes and girls. I'm out. I don't want to talk anymore, boys. It's like what? It's very late. Okay, I'm out.